Thanks for your loyalty to this program. You are watching Football Planet, and it is on Africanews, your Pan-African channel. Our major stories for today. African Nations Championship 2020 will have Morocco defend its title. It will be without the vice champions Nigeria. The Togolese Hawks flew higher than the Super Eagles. There were equally surprises in the last qualifying round on Sunday, and you will have the results in this show. Angola, Cameroon, Nigeria and Senegal are in Brazil to defend the continent's colors at the World Cup. The stage is set as Senegal's coach Malik Duff confirms later in the show. CAF Cup playoffs at 1 Sunday. 15 matches are on the agenda, while Zamalek and Generation Foot face off in the Champions League on Thursday. We will come back to this and more in a moment. Hello and welcome to Football Planet, the action-packed weekend in the African Nations Championship 2020, which will be held without the vice champions Nigeria. The Super Eagles failed to overcome Togo. Morocco, on the other hand, will be in Cameroon to defend their title on this table. The complete results are with the cumulative scores: Morocco, Algeria 3-0, Namibia, Madagascar 2-1, Uganda, Burundi 6-0, Zambia, Eswatini 3-2, Rwanda, Ethiopia 2-1, Nigeria, Togo 3-4, Guinea, Senegal 1-1 and 3-1 after penalties, Libya, Tunisia 1-3, Mali, Mauritania 2-0, Burkina Faso, Ghana 1-0, DR Congo and Central African Republic 6-1. Congo beat Equatorial Guinea by 3-2, and of course Lesotho and Zimbabwe 1-3. And here's a list of the 16 qualified teams with Cameroon as host, Algeria, Namibia, Rwanda, Togo, Tunisia, Uganda. We also have Mali, Guinea, Niger, Burkina Faso, the two Congos, as well as Zimbabwe. Let's go to Brazil now, where the Under-17 World Cup will start on Saturday. 4 teams, Cameroon, Angola, Nigeria and Senegal, will represent Africa at this tournament. And it is clear that they are not just going there to make up the numbers. We are with Senegal's head coach Malick Daf, currently in Sao Paulo. Well, I have signals that the quality of the video is not the best, but we just have to bear with the video. Welcome, coach. This is the first time that Senegal has qualified for the World Cup in this category. Generally, novices stay in the thinking that they are going there to learn. Is that the idea with which you are approaching this particular tournament?
Yes, it's the first time we've been to the World Cup. It's true. But as they say, the World Cup is also about the best football nations meeting each other. So we didn't come to do tourism. We didn't come here to get a big head either. We evolved to play better. That's to say, to try to go as far as possible, to play games one after the other. First, try to get through the group phase, because we're in a difficult group with the Netherlands, Japan, and the United States, and each team is a champion at home. So it's not an easy group, but we are also champions at home. All 4 teams are champions. So it's a 50-50 pool. All teams are equal. Now we're going to prepare for the games and play them one after the other, and we'll do everything we can to try to get through this. Then we'll see continuity, because we are here to make a good tournament. This means a lot to us. We are ambitious, but also very humble. We didn't come here for a picnic. We didn't make a long trip to come here to watch the other nations. No, we came here to play football. We respect all teams, but we have a duty to win. So we are ambitious. We are here to make a good tournament, to make a very good tournament. That's why we're here.
Now, you've been in Brazil since the 14th and have played friendly matches there. Did the results give you any reason to hope a few days before you start competing in the tournament?
Yes, for the preps, it goes very well. We played 2 games. The first one we played Thursday against Primavera. The second yesterday against Brasilis. Both ended well, but the first one was much more difficult. We had a very good team. They know how to handle the ball well. Technically, they are very strong in the possession game. It's only in the impact and aggressiveness that they lack something. I think it was a very good game overall. Yesterday's game was not bad either. I think we were a good opposition against a team that had a lot of desire. I think they had already seen our first game, so it wasn't easy, and I think it ended well for us. We won 3-0. We played a match and scored 6 goals without conceding, so it's already something. But as they say, hand in hand with victory, there are corrections to be made, because when you have young players, there are always details to be fixed again. Lack of concentration, individual mistakes are things that happen in football.
We know that in such a competition, the first game is always important. So what is it you're telling the kids before they take on the United States?
In this kind of environment, the first game is always difficult. It's true we're going to play against the United States, which is a great team because they invest a lot in training and women's football. But I think we are aware that we too have been aware for some time now with the infrastructure in Senegal, with Guerrero and the Toubab Dialaw Center, that we have had the chance to stay there, to work there too, to have training camps, a periodic internal grouping, to play international tournament matches and friendly games. So we have also had this opportunity for some time now with our Federation President, Augustin Senghor, and his executive committee and the entire federation are doing well. So we're here too, and we are working silently. We have already played the African Cup where we had the best team before the tournament, but then we missed it. Everyone is aware that it is the details that make you win, and it is the details that make you lose. The players have not taken much of this elimination, but now you need to have a lot of humility. You also have to work because you never win a match before you've played it. It's on the pitch that you have to win it.
Thank you very much, Coach, and good luck. That was Malick Daf, the coach of Senegal's under-17 national team. And now let's take a look at the Africa's first day schedule, with Nigeria and Angola taking on the Toughs on Saturday against Hungary and New Zealand respectively, while Senegal will face the United States on Sunday and Cameroon will enter the competition on Monday against Tajikistan. The competition runs from the 26th of October to 17th of November. Back to the continent. Remember the Zamalek and the Generation Football match in the Champions League? It will be played this Thursday in Cairo, a high-tension match that will be led by Cameroonian Alioum Sidi, who officiated the finals of the AFCON in Egypt. The winning team will return to Pool A of the Champions League, while the losing team will play Beninese side Isae FC in the CAF Cup playoffs. No real big shocks, but still some promising fixtures, as you can see in the table, with Horea AC against Bandari FC, or Asante Kotoko against San Pedro, and Young African versus Pyramids FC. Beautiful duels also between Gomania and Motemba Pembe, while Cote d'Or and Al Masri will clash. Elect Sport versus Joliba DJ, while Songo will take on Big Vest with among others. Huge efforts across the world to unearth an unwanted phenomenon, racism in football. Despite the awareness-raising campaigns carried out in recent years, the phenomenon is no longer limited to certain nations. This is reflected in the countless incidents recorded since the beginning of the season throughout Europe. These excesses are increasingly annoying FIFA's president, who is likely to take more drastic measures. Even cradles of football, England has become a victim.
The management of the English Premier League has relaunched its No Room for Racism campaign.
There's room for every kind of emotion.
The promotional video against racism features Tammy Abraham and Raheem Sterling.
There's never room for racism.
There's no room for racism.
This video, titled No Room for Racism, will be screened during all Premier League matches from Saturday 19 to Sunday 27th October. It reflects that racist behavior is not tolerated and invites supporters to take action. If you see it, report it. At a press conference in Bangladesh, the FIFA president reiterated the commitment of the World Football Organization against racism.
A spectator is deprived from entering a stadium in any country. FIFA will extend it worldwide because racists have no place in football in any country in the world and have no place in any football stadium or arena.
Once again, this week English players were victims of racist abuse in Sofia, the Bulgarian capital, during a qualifying match for the European Champions League. There has also been a number of incidents involving Premier League players, particularly on social networks, this season and the last.
Lots of drama.
What more can the football fans ever demand from the game? Cristiano and Leo have arguably offered more as the two continue to drift away at the top. First of all, the Portuguese, who last week reached the 700-goal mark in his career, and he's already on 701 after his goal on Saturday in the Serie A in a 2-1 win for Juventus. Cristiano became the 6th player to have scored at least 700 career goals, simply phenomenal as is his longtime rival Lionel Messi. Argentina's captain Messi is not yet on 700 goals but continues with his distinctions. The Barcelona striker received his 6th European Golden Shoe, that was last week, and also was on the goal scoring sheet for FC Barcelona last weekend in a 3-0 away win. You have the pleasure to rewatch this show and more sports news and updates on Africanews.com. Bye-bye for now.